Hi, my name is Duck Huang, and I'm going to be presenting on muscular growth and genetics for Dr. Stenistein's genetics class. You've seen these guys on TV: Thor, Captain America, super strength, superheroes. They have gigantic muscles. And how do they get these gigantic muscles? Well, let's find out. We are made up of these things called cells. Cells have a lot of tasks. They can help us to fight disease. They can help us think. They can help us feel. And they can also be muscles. On the left side, we have a bunch of muscles. We have 640 muscles. And these muscles help us push and pull. On the right side, we have a diagram of how small muscles can go. We have these things called muscle cells. As you know from before, cells are things that help us do bigger things when they all come together into one system. Muscle cells have muscle fibers, and these muscle fibers, when they act together, can help us lift bigger and bigger weights. How do they work? Muscle fibers work together kind of like how strings work together. When they are pulled tighter and tighter and tighter, the muscles are pulled tighter and tighter and tighter. And they are pulled tight enough where all of your muscles contract, which means they shorten, and they are able to push and move things. How do we get stronger? We have to train. This man right here is an Olympic powerlifter. He works with weights and he exercises. When we exercise, we damage our cells. We have these special cells called satellite cells, and these satellite cells work as master builders. These master builders help repair the damaged muscle cells. So if we have any rips or tears, they will come in and fix them. Our muscle cells have nutrients and growth factors, and these things are just building blocks for our muscle cells. When they are put together, they repair and help our body become stronger. These nutrients are delivered by these things called blood vessels. Blood vessels are just a network of tubes that flow and give us nutrients and oxygen. And when these things are put together, they make our muscle cells bigger and bigger after every training session. So how do we get special cells, especially that master builder cell, the satellite cell? Well, you've already seen also on TV, most likely, that we have DNA. DNA is given by your mom and your dad. It is just the blueprint to your body. It is the directions to how we look and how we function. A little bit comes from mom, a little bit comes from dad. This DNA gives us other building blocks. It is like a book, and we have these things that read this book, and they give us these building blocks called proteins. Proteins are what makes up the most important functions in our body, and they help us become more specialized and cooler. This protein, for example, can help us turn off and on certain parts of our DNA. This makes our cells special. And when we specialize our cells, we can do more and more different things a lot better and more easily. So we have muscle cells, we have liver cells, we have lung cells, we have heart cells, we have cells that make us feel, make us think, and That all works because we have DNA that can differentiate. That is all for my presentation. Thank you for watching.